Hey guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. I've just been messing around tonight downloading some mods of some of my favorite cars. Specifically, I was downloading this really great Toyota Yaris mod, even though it's got a Perochua badge on the front. I'm not exactly sure why. I downloaded this mod because I was in search for a good later Daihatsu Charade mod, and this is the closest I could find. It's pretty accurate. Steering wheel's not even close. The shifter, while nice looking and stuff, it's not fully accurate, of course. Um, as you can see back there, it's looking okay. Um, it's not too bad. It's got the gauge up on the front here, which that's very accurate. Now, for some reason, the stock Yaris, which for some reason is down here as a Vitz, that's fine though, is not fully fucking accurate when it comes to most of its design. But it's pretty damn good when it comes to the engine, and you'll hear in a second. It picks up just like a normal Yaris. Now I've never talked about it because they don't really make them like playable in the game except if you get mods. But I actually really like the I really like the Toyota Yaris. I think it's a great car for your first car. I think it's a great car for your last too. Honestly, if you own one of these, you're most likely a chill dude who just likes to go cruise, who just likes to get around, and you're not one of those big assholes in one of those big fucking SUVs, you know? Um, but yeah, I really like these. Front wheel drive, so no rear wheel drive. I believe the Sport does have a rear wheel drive, but no all wheel drive. That's what I meant to say before. Um, but yeah, while I was looking for a later model Charade, which of course the Charade in the later years was just a rebadged um, Yaris of this exact model. Um, while I was in the search for that, I couldn't exactly find anything completely accurate, so I just went ahead and downloaded this, and yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, the steering is light as fuck. It picks up pretty good. You know, it's not overly um, macho with its fuck. It's really late at night, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of blinking. It's not overly macho with its pickup speed. It's it's a humble car. It's the easiest way I can explain it. And I like small vehicles. You know, I'm not an SUV guy myself. I am a lot bigger of a fan of a station wagon. You know, if I didn't need the space, I would definitely be driving something as small as this. Yeah, I'd own a Yaris myself. The brakes are great. You have stability control, but if you want to turn that off for a little more sportiness, you can. Um, yeah, it picks up really good. The gear changes are just bar none some of the best that Toyota had. This is my favorite model of Yaris. You know, there's a few others that are a bit more sporty, but I feel this will always be the cream of the crop. You know, when it comes to the Toyota Yaris. I'm not even sure about generate oh, what generation this is. I'd be interested to find out. Ooh. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, not bad. Let me actually find online quickly. Right, so according to the BeamNG thing, this is about 2009 to around 2000, let's find out, 14. But on Wikipedia, you see this here. Um, It's that's a 2014 right there. It actually looks pretty similar to the one in the game now, but yeah, it's a 2014, and this is the one that has in common with the Charade. Um, it was in Japan from December 2010, as you can see there. Okay, I know why it's called a Vitz. Huh, I didn't know that. It's the same as how it's called the Estima in Australia, and the Tarago, you know, when it's actually called something else. Okay, the Vitz. That makes sense. Um, it doesn't, but you know. I'd be interested to see how accurate is the interior, because it's kind of close. I mean, it doesn't have those buttons on the wheel. Yeah, but no, it's not too heavy. I like that Toyota kept the same design for the for the changing the mirrors all the way from ages ago. That's the same one that's in my car, my 2003 ninth generation Corolla. See, I'm not a big fan of the modern Yarises that are sedans. I find them to be a little bit, you know, like, what's the point of even buying a Yaris if you're gonna buy a sedan? You might as well just buy a fucking Camry then. But yeah, I like the one door ones. They're really nice. I mean, as you can see here, this is a two door. But you know, if you color coordinate it, it looks pretty accurate, except for the fact it's got the Perotua badge on the front. Um, I would say this one's actually slightly lower too. Um, but yeah, I like it. I like it, and I especially like the just because I'm biased towards my Toyota and Daihatsu stuff. You got this Charade, which I mainly like this Charade, because you know, unlike this was, you know, just one of many Yarises that were made over the years, and they all kind of, you know, continue on. While this was the last ever Charade ever made, um, even though it is just a rebadged Yaris, that doesn't really make a whole lot of difference in the long term. It's still cool. And I actually downloaded online. I downloaded the European what's it called, booklet for this. So yeah, that's the main reason I like these specifically, is because yeah, this is the last of of the bunch, you know. While this is just one of many still to come. But as I've mentioned before, Toyota is my favorite manufacturer of any car. I believe they seriously are, you know, despite being the best, they are still heavily underrated, and I just love them. I just love them so much. Um, yeah. Sorry guys, I thought I'd pause the game, and I had, but it was just, yeah. So yeah, this is the Vitz, the X. Well, sorry, just a minor correction. This is actually the XP90, and the XP90 here is the second generation, not the third generation. My mistake, sorry. Um, but yeah, this is the okay. That interior is a lot more accurate. Actually, I'll see if I can get push start. What? Did you get a push start in this? Oh, I'll be damned. You certainly didn't get that in the Charade, or at least I don't think you did. Um, yeah, there's plenty of cool models on here. Down here, yeah, here's the Charade. Um, it's basically just a scaled down. Oh well, that's still the Vitz. But the Charade here, it's just a scaled down Yaris basically. Little badge on the end. I really like it though. Um, yeah, wow. No, sorry, I made a mistake there, guys. You know, let's just compare that. Yeah, that makes sense. But what you're probably all waiting for me to do is try out the sport one. Well, I would be more than happy. The Sport RS. And then I'll try the hentai one because fuck it, we live once. You live once. Yeah, pretty cool. He is. Oh, bad shit. I'm trying to do the opposite of what I used to. I used to money shift quite often in the game. Yeah, I'm trying not to. That's something you can't do in the normal Yaris. I need to buy myself an actual handbrake. But the problem is this still picks up like a piece of dirt. Like, this does not pick up very well, unfortunately. But, you know, it's trying. It's giving it a shot. It's giving it the old college try. But the problem is it loses power like nothing else. And I know that's not me. Because, like, if I was to drive that McLaren around here, I would be going fast. I would not be going as slow as I am here. See, that person just gapped the fuck out of me. Oh, how did that not fucking grind a gear? Because I didn't have the clutch fully down. Or at least I don't think I did. I don't know, it was probably just luck. You could also buy a CVT variant of this. Honestly, I think it's garbage. You know what I think about CVTs, but you know, you get what you get. I did not hit the brakes that hard. I was only, whatever, 120. Let's hit that and go with the cruise control. Not bad. Not bad at all. Man, the brakes are fucking sensitive. Although that was good in that case. I was happy it did that. But yeah, I don't know what to call this, because technically, I guess it is the Vitz. But I hate that name, and I feel like Yaris is just better. So I'm gonna call it the Yaris, or the Charade, depending on what I'm driving. I'd be interested. I mean, it's hard to find because in Europe, they're on the right-hand side like this. That Charade was more likely to be sold in right-hand drive, but I do believe it was sold in Indonesia. I'm not certain about whether they drive on the right or the left. So if someone can help me out in the comments, that would be great. Fucking dickhead. Alright. Not half bad. So yeah, there we go. This thing's pretty nice. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's got the sport badge on the front, despite the fact that it makes no fucking difference. I don't. Why does it have the Perochu a fucking thing on the front? I just don't understand. But thank you guys for watching. See you later.